So I don't remember when I met y'all. I don't remember y'all talking about music at all.
Oh, I'm surprised you remember us.
That was the Brother Ali show.
I was crying. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
As a fan, like I just wanted to say what's up.
Yeah.
Something simple as that.
That's what's up.
No, we had a long conversation. They were talking about rock climbing and shit.
What?
We were talking about rock climbing?
We might have been.
Right?
That's
Am I getting y'all confused?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Rocks, really?
Wait, that wasn't y'all?
You said what?
Wait, I can't hear them, y'all. Wait, wasn't that one of y'all that had a rock climbing thing?
Possibly. That might have been Colby.
I think it was Colby.
A few people with
us. It was a few people with us at the time.
Yeah.
Not crap rock, y'all fool. Never mind.
I'm fucking dead.
Crying, yo.
But
yeah, it was
a stereotypical rapper.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, man. Well, appreciate your patronage, man.
Yeah,
man.
No problem.
Definitely.
No problem.
Yeah, we're still waiting on Ken. He's doing some production stuff right now in the back, but yeah, man, we can get started now if y'all want.
Get into
it. Since it's already like over right now. Okay. But yeah, man, I'm assuming Vernon is on my left. Is it Vernon? What was her name?
Yeah, the one in the black is Vern.
I'm Vernon.
Yeah. And how you pronounce are you the Nkosi?
Yeah, I'm.
You pronounce that
Nkosi Kamal.
Nkosi?
Yeah, Nkosi.
Nkosi Kamal. That's dope, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Who's the so are you Nkosi? You the producer?
Yeah, so I produced every track on the project, recorded it, mixed it, mastered, all that.
Oh wow,
that's good, man. It's really talented, bro. You was rapping too, right? You
rapping? He was.
Yeah.
And I got like background vocals on most of the tracks.
Yeah.
I figured. Yeah, I figured, man. Nah, man, I was like, oh shit, this like a real project. Like,
yeah.
We'll get like real stuff. Like we'll get, people will send one or two things in. It's been a couple of exceptions. I will say it has been a couple of exceptions where, it actually was pretty good. But nah, man, this was solid, bro. Like I'll just say it off top. I was pleasantly surprised by the overall production of this. I was like, wow, I can see these dudes performing. I can see like all of that, man. I was just like, man, this dude can really rap. The people that he has involved can rap. The producer can rap. Cause I figured that was you. And I was just like, damn, this is actually really fucking solid. I'm just trying to get my overall thoughts real quick. And then I was trying to figure out the whole why it was called the American Gothic, because I know Myke and I are art heads or whatever, and if it it tied to that famous painting or whatever, and it kind of looked like that on the cover, with side by side. Even the windows in the back kind of looked like it. Was that intentional? I was just like, damn. I was like, was this really intentional? So I was really just trying to figure out what was the concept behind that. You know what I mean? Like, are y'all from Chicago?
No, we're from Atlanta, bro.
Yeah, born and raised.
Are y'all from here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not tripping. I thought one of y'all wait. Did y'all had somebody else from like North Carolina or something in y'all's group, right?
Nah.
It was me, you,
and Kobe. And
I swear it was one more person.
Was Ryan there?
Ryan was there, but he's from Georgia too.
Yeah. The only other
I thought there was one of y'all that was moving here.
Nah,
you might have been. You might have thought somebody else was with us or something.
Nah, a bunch of dudes swarmed us. I thought maybe this guy wasn't with them. I thought he was with them. Because he was talking about he was standing right there.
I do remember actually. Nah, we didn't talk to you. Some guy like talked to you first, and we was like, oh no, he was like, oh. So you probably thought he was with us.
Yeah,
I do remember that happened.
Okay, yeah.
I thought he was with y'all.
Nah, that might be.
I can see I can get that confused.
Yeah, but either way, y'all didn't mention that y'all had music though.
No.
Is that a smart thing to do?
Yeah, like should we start doing that? Like,
yes.
I mean, I never try to approach people like that I'm fans of and be like, yo, by the way, I rap. I just feel like,
it feels a little like
Mike Captain.
Like,
no, I'm not. You introduced at the end. Here's the thing.
Okay, how you doing?
You come up and you start having a general conversation, And then at the end, be like, yo, it was really nice talking to you. I didn't want to mention this earlier, but I do have a project if you care to check it out. That's it.
That's fair.
No, yeah. And because they were nice and they were friendly and, you know, respectful, I would have went and listened to it. Now, if they led with that, I'd have been like, man, I don't want to hear this shit.
No, because
that's fair. Okay.
No, I got you. Because it was like a month or so ago, I was at QT. And a guy has like, oh shit, Modest Media or whatever. And I was just like, yo, what's good? And he was just regular conversation. But at the end, he mentioned that he did music. I was like, yeah, just hit me on IG or whatever. That's the best place to kind of hit me. So yeah, it's fine, man. You know, if you come off super genuine that, oh shit, you really fuck with us and know us, like, yeah, at the end, like, yeah, it's nothing to mention it. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you got time, you know what I'm saying, check this out. I do a little music, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it would have been fun.
Because that would make the experience even better. Because honestly, when I went to listen to it, I was like, man, it's about to be some bullshit. I'm not in the mood. Really not in the mood. Yeah. I thought the cover was cool, but I was just like, man, I'm really not in the mood for this. And then he said, I was like, wait a minute, I know this guy. Because one of y'all sent it to me before that.
Yeah.
I don't know which one, but one of y'all sent it to me before.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I was like, oh, this is the dude I met. I was like, oh, yeah. So when I listened to it, I was like, oh, this is really good. Because I think when you sent it to me, I only checked out like a song or two because I was busy. But listening to the entire project, like, nah, this is a real album.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I was almost, I know this sounds rude, but I was almost like, yeah, you know, the two songs I listened to are probably the only two that are good on the whole album. But then when I really sat down, I was like, wow, this shit is actually, like, I would listen to this when it's not like, when I don't have to. Like, I would play this.
And I like
that's called.
And I love how I'm definitely want to hear y'all perspective and get y'all, you know, tell us more about it. But like, I'm just telling you about the stuff I picked up on how it repeats or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then it comes back around to after you die or whatever, it comes back around to the rebirth, and you still hear the flat line or whatever. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like that's dope. Like they really put thought in this. They really put thought into the titles of the tracks, which I know Feefo can appreciate. Like Paranoid and Hey Alice. Like I even get the whole Hey Alice concept, and even the manifest destiny, and then you come back around with Destiny. You're talking about Destiny Jones. I was like, holy shit, this shit is fucking dope, bro. Like I was like, hold on, man. Like for real. Like for real, bro. Like seriously,
Appreciate
bro.
That, man.
Like,
for real. Thank you.
Man. That's wild. That's wild. You ain't really saying that. Go ahead.
Dog, like super dope. I was playing this shit and I'm like, damn. I immediately went into like manager mode because I'm like, for real talk. Like just like Bonus was saying, like I could see you performing this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like you got to get in front of some of these artists that, you know, like the sounds that I heard of on here. Like I really felt like a little bit of A$AP Rocky on this. You know what I'm saying? I felt Kenny Mason on this. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like the diversity that you guys got. You know what I'm saying? And he really executed on it. I'm like, damn, I would love to see the performance. You know what I'm saying? So I immediately went to Magic Mall. I'm like, yo, like they gotta open up.
Yeah.
And y'all really got me. And then how like y'all went a lot of different places musically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, like the first listen, it like kind of threw me off, but
yeah,
like,
me too.
When I listened to it multiple times, I'm like, damn, dog, like they really put this shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like doing like a half of 16, I already know like this shit was crazy for y'all to do. You know what I'm saying? So a concept thing, bro, that shit's hard.
Thank you.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, especially if y'all are in Atlanta. When I was listening to this, I was immediately like thinking about there were so many acts that I feel like y'all would mesh with well here. Like if I could stick y'all with like, do y'all go to local rap shows here? Besides, you know, like,
we do.
Whatever.
Yeah, occasionally.
Y'all know Difference Machine?
No.
Like listening to y'all's music, there's so many people I would love to put y'all in touch with that I think y'all would mesh super well with.
That'd be fire.
That'd be fire.
Do y'all play live?
We just did a show.
It's crazy timing. Like literally last Thursday, we did our first performance.
Yeah.
Like, for the project.
You come up here if you need to.
We
Where
did
was
it
it?
at Coco Room.
It's in Midtown.
Yeah.
We did it through
What's
we did it through Breaking Sound, which is a thing that my homie put me onto. And like you submit music, and then like if they like your music, they were like, okay, we're doing a show at this venue in Midtown, and then they book us for the show or whatever. And we signed up for it, so we did a show in Midtown.
Yeah.
This lounge, just like some like after like nightclub thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, either way, if y'all, I if y'all want to play more, I can definitely try to put y'all in touch with some folks because
Oh,
For
definitely.
sure.
yeah, man.
That'd be amazing.
That would be that'd be great.
I would not lie to y'all and tell you this shit's good if it wasn't. I really enjoyed. Like I got notes. It was that good.
Oh
Thank you.
shit. Bet.
Definitely.
Okay.
Like, and like I think one of them mentioned how good the production was. The
Yeah, I
production
did.
was
Yeah.
fucking great, and a lot of it was so weird. I like it when I can hear a beat and I'd be like, how the fuck is dude gonna rap to that?
Mhm.
And then you do, and it's like, damn, this is fucking tight.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I could tell you're the producer. I could tell you're into a lot of other shit because I was hearing like,
Mhm.
especially on like Hey Alice, I was hearing like 9 Inch Nails there for a minute, and I was like, man, how the fuck? Like, I don't know, man. This shit is really this
Yeah,
is
I was
really fucking good, man.
Thank you.
Especially on Destiny Jones, like the storytelling there, and it was such a unique way of storytelling, and I liked how the beat kind of moves along with the story, and it kind of changes real subtly throughout. And man, yeah, bro, Drown Me, especially at the end when it just starts getting crazy and it starts getting real noisy.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
That's like my favorite song, bro. So that's fire to see.
Yeah.
That's my favorite song I've ever wrote. So like
Wow.
No, this is dope, man. Ken, what's your thoughts so far on it?
It was all right.
Good work.
yo, that's funny.
Good thing you came to
That's
us.
funny.
Yeah, as a professional rapper myself, nah, man, actually, I was actually pleasantly surprised. By the whole album. I actually played it a few times, on repeat. And I think the moment it really hit me was Destiny Jones.
Mhm.
And just how that was set up with the interlude and how it led into like this whole story. And then I think it went from that to Caged. That whole run was like really, 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 really fucking dope. And just overall, I think the rapping was really good. The variations in the flows and everything. It sounded really, really polished. And I think the more I played and listened to it, the more I really started to kind of get a good feel for how well the production was on in addition to it. So it really, really complemented the album, the thoughts behind the album, the uniqueness of the production. It wasn't like weird for the sake of being weird or different for the sake of being different.
Yep.
It was just like, it was, again, I think just along with everything else, it was just well thought out and felt very natural. And that's kind of what I got from like the project in its totality.
Yeah, what's y'all's inspiration for this? Because I hear a lot of experimental rap, and
Mhm.
I think the biggest issue with experimental rap is 9 times out of 10 the motherfuckers can't rap.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
That's
God.
some real shit. We were talking about that. That's some real shit.
Yeah.
That's
Like, I
facts.
don't think
real
MC
shit.
Rod is a good rapper. Like, I don't think MC Rod is a good rapper at all. But I think that what he does is cool.
Yeah.
But I think that what was interesting about y'all is y'all are doing experimental rap, but in a very, very different way. So what's inspiring y'all to do it this way?
At least from a production standpoint, I know, it's just, I've always had an ear for many genres, right? But if I were to like pinpoint individual things that makes the album so diverse, I'd say like from, Kanye West, of course, just as far as song structure, things being grandiose. Kendrick from from an overarching album standpoint, right? Connecting everything to some extent, sonic consistency. Tyler, the Creator, from like a musicality standpoint, while also being more edgy with it. Childish Gambino, because Childish Gambino. As far as production goes, just a lot of that. Danny Brown, and just my love for Sims generally. Yeah. You can go ahead.
Me, from a writing standpoint, I don't know. I think honestly, the thing that inspired me the most was working with Nkosi just generally. I think like just finding somebody that I really like, because I've been making music since 2018 and like writing since 2014. So like Nkosi's one of those people where it's like, we really like, when I met him, it was like that. Like it was like we connected. So it was like, okay, we both just love horror movies and like just horror stuff generally. So we were just like, why don't we make like a narrative horror album? And he was like, okay, bet. And like we sat down and we had like a 3-hour phone conversation about that idea and like just kept it just flowed. So it was like, okay, more and more it's like it gained newer and newer context and then it just worked.
Yeah. This album, how people say it's like mixing colors to create a new color in of itself. Like this is just our like love child, you know, where it's just we just everything we love is in this album and we're just hoping other people connect to it.
We both got wide palettes, so it's just
exactly.
Both got what?
Wide palettes, like we know.
A lot of range.
I thought you said white partners. Like, okay. I got white partners too, man.
Yeah, we know a lot of white people. That's
That's what's up. Nah, you definitely can tell that. Definitely can tell that because and I definitely realized it just as someone whose palette has grown over time. So yeah, it's dope, man. How long you guys been doing it? Because it seemed like you've been doing it for a minute.
I've been recording music since 2018. So
yeah, that's really not that.
But what about y'all together though?
Oh, like a few months to like a year.
we
crazy.
Like
it really was like
we connected.
No, like
night,
like I met like that day that I met him. It was like
it
just worked.
It worked. It's like I met a brother,
that,
who I just never known all my life.
That's dope, bro.
But
that's crazy because that's like my first note was y'all are an amazingly good match. Like the way y'all fit together that's not. I'll even say it's not natural, like to just find someone that you're that in tune with. And the way you're rapping to his beats, I expect him to be able to rap well to his beats. But the way you're rapping well to his beats, y'all need to stay friends. Like y'all can't fallout. Like if one of y'all fucks the other one's girl, just let it go. Just forgive him.
Just let it go.
Just act like it didn't happen.
I'm dead.
Oh God.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
For the art.
Oh God, for the art. We gotta do it
for the art. Like, exactly. Nah, man, this was really, really impressive. And I really just wanted to know, like, and you know what made y'all do the part towards the end where you kind of worked in that story, and then especially with the very last track, like what made that happen?
What did make that happen?
Like the
last Dante skit.
Because we were gonna do something different, I think.
Oh yeah, When we was talking about doing skits for the project, because I always say like when I listen to albums, I picture them as movies, right? So that's how I consume. So I'm like, how do we portray this movie, right? And so basically we outlined what we want the track list to be, like, and we approached it that way. So we knew where the 2 skits were gonna be, and Vern, he wrote those skits. And we just pondered ideas on, okay, how is this story going to go before we even write to the songs? That then leads to that last track. So a lot of phone conversations.
Gotcha. Tap into that a little bit more, because like I said in the beginning, like the whole American Gothic idea, like what did that come from? Was that just a cool name you thought, or it actually has some meaning to it when it comes to the project?
I think initially we were just like, we were talking about like possible artwork for the album while we were talking about the concept for the album. And then I brought up that painting because that painting has always been really interesting to me. And then like, we looked up what the painting meant. I forgot what the painting meant specifically.
When you look on Google, what it explains is something within the ballpark of like, this painting represented the rural life of America to bring it into a more positive light during the 1920s or the 1930s, right? And basically we flipped that description on his head within the concept of this album as far as urban living in Black America.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
I like it.
That's kind of like, that's because I was trying to figure it out. I was like, okay, how is this tied to that? Yeah. I got you.
Black living into a more positive light, ironically.
Yeah.
It's a horror album.
Yeah.
And Kay Nellz, that's one of y'all's homeboys or whatever? Is he from Atlanta as well?
Yeah,
yes, he is. I was gonna ask.
Actually, he's on I know y'all reviewed the album. Y'all know like you want to bring it up?
Yeah, I want to
you know, so I Died for This, right? Like the Grip album.
Yeah.
He's on the last track with Kenny Mason.
Oh.
And Grip, yeah. So
I liked him.
Yeah, we kind of have a loose connection with Grip in a way.
Loose connection.
Well,
okay.
I got a loose connection with Grip. He's produced for Grip before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I want to ask about that too. Like, but as far as Kay Nellz go, Kay Nellz was on the last track of I Died for This. And me and Vern, like, we'd be laughing because y'all didn't mention him on the album. But in my head, I'm like, this man verse was insane.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Like, if you ask
It's
me,
crazy. Yeah. Nah, I think we tend not to talk about the features too much these days when it comes to people.
No,
albums
we talk about
we just
we just missed it. We just have to be honest.
I don't remember. I don't remember it either. That was a while ago.
I mean, I listened to the album. I don't remember his feature. I'm about to go back and read.
You may have said something in the studio because we heard the album before. We met up with Grip at the studio, so it's a possibility that we might have said something about the features there. You stay trying to play me, huh?
What do you say?
You stay trying to play me on that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, like, so I also wanted to ask like about what happened to the Grip review for the new album, because I produced the last track on it.
Yeah, we just never got around to it.
Yeah.
We saw it. B had sent it to us because we didn't even know it had dropped. It was like, oh wow,
there was no promotion for it.
Huh?
There was no promotion for it.
Yeah, I don't remember any major promotion for it. Did he do that through Shady too, or no?
Yeah. Or it's like, he's a shady artist, so I still have to sign them shady contracts.
Oh, okay.
It says Straight Society under it though.
Oh, okay. I got you. But nah, yeah, we saw it. We were gonna cover it, but we don't always get a chance to cover everything,
But no, I listened to it. It was good. It was real good.
Yeah, I listened to it as well. It was good. I mean, he's dope.
Yeah,
he's dope as hell, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? And he's great at picking beats too, like for himself.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
nah, for sure. Yeah, it probably.
So you did Ain't Okay?
Yeah, I did Ain't Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I hear it now.
Are you listening to it?
Yeah.
He did them all.
Huh?
I was just saying, okay. I don't think he was here when he said that.
No, I was talking about Grip. You talking about Grip?
Yeah, he's talking about Grip.
Oh, you talking
I'm talking
about
Talking about Grip. Yeah.
You know what other song was super hard to me too? Was Doomed.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
That beat was fucking dope. Another reference. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Moody Black, but it sounded a lot like the production that she does for their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all have not listened, check them out. But The Town was also dope. I like that. I really like that bass sound that you were using and the drums. And once again, beat comes on. I'm like, what's he gonna do over this? And it's like, man, it's like you guys just knocked it out the park every song, and that's very rare. I guess I'm so used to just getting sent bullshit. I'm so used to getting sent bullshit. And the second something is not only decent, but actually really good, it's exciting. And for some reason, this whole time I thought y'all were in North Carolina, but the fact that y'all are in the city is crazy.
Yeah, you can't tell that y'all are Atlanta artists.
Nah.
Not at all. And
That's
I
a
think
good
you say that a lot too. Yeah.
Nah, but that's a good thing for y'all. I think that's a really big thing for y'all.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity here for y'all, especially because experimental artists will come through here and it'll be so often they're like, we have no idea who to play with, or we have no idea where to go or whatever. But I hope y'all really get in there and start playing live more. But what I was gonna ask is, so what were y'all looking to get out of this? Because it doesn't seem like y'all really need too much, at least musically, y'all don't really need too much input. So
confirmation,
like, and just being straight up, it's about just getting our name out there.
Yeah.
On top of that, of course, any criticism, is open, but on top of that, we just want to bring it to y'all ears,
Yeah.
No, for sure.
I mean, I was looking for shit to criticize.
I was too.
Straight up, yeah,
was
because I
too.
know, like to give you guys some type of feedback, but I honestly like after about the fourth listen, I mean, I was listening to it like before I came here, and Miles was in there. He was like, "Oh, damn, what you listening to?" And I was like, just, I told him whatever, but he was vibing to it, because they called his here. He's 8, but he's the music one. So, but he's 8 years old, so it definitely caught his attention. So, yeah, I really couldn't find anything. I mean, the way it ended with that skit leading back into Rebirth, it was so seamless. Man, it's just crazy. And then like another one I think that stood out for me was Doomed, with how bouncy that shit is as well. Like I really legit couldn't really find anything to criticize. Or any, not criticize, but constructive. Well, criticize, constructive, feedback, criticism, whatever. But nah, man, it was really, really well done. And I was definitely surprised.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I had was I didn't know if there was if there was an actual concept, and then if it was a loose concept. So I didn't really get it at first. But kind of like what Feefo was saying, it flowed better on the second, third listen. You know what I mean? Like, once I played it all the way through, I was like, okay.
Yeah,
I feel it a little bit more now, but I didn't on the first one. On the first listen, it was just kind of this sound, that sound, this sound, that sound. I was like, this is kind of all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think listening back to it, I like that it's kind of all over the place. It fits to me now. But yeah, that was the only one I initially had, but I don't even really have that one anymore, because I do like concept albums that's kind of clear and concise.
Yeah.
But if this isn't, it's fine. You know what I mean? Did you go in it with a clear concept in mind?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. The way that, just discussing the album, me and Vern came to a conclusion. It's like, this is like a Jordan Peele film, right? Where it's like the first time you listen, it may or may not connect. Like if it connects, it's great. If it don't, you watch it again. And then you're like, oh, this was there. Right. Oh, that little sentence kind of connects to that. And
exactly.
That. So that's definitely how we structured the album. Like I said, before we even wrote or written any tracks, we had the track list and the story, how we wanted it to go,
Gotcha.
And basically, I guess after this conversation, give it a listen again, because I'm just going to quickly say, basically the first half's track list is split into 2 halves before the skit, right? And within the story that Vern tells, he explains how the girl drugs him, right? And then because of that, that's his experience of the second half's straightforward story, where it's like he's interpreting what's happening to him in the first half as him coming up in the industry and making it, but realizing that it's not what it turned out to be, right? And even from a sonic perspective, it's a lot of foreshadowing to that sense too. So that's why you hear that same bass line, on a bunch of tracks. That's why you hear the same background vocals, things like that. It's a lot of callbacks in the track list that just connects. Same thing with the track list names, foreshadowed that from, like you said, Manifest Destiny, Destiny Jones, Hey Alice by Dante.
Yeah, Caged, Cell Block 6.
Caged, Cell Block 6, exactly. Because we from Zone 6 of Atlanta. Yeah.
Damn.
No, it is dope. Ball and Chain had that bounce too. I had to go back. Okay, that go to Atlanta. I hear that Atlanta right there. Yeah. That shit had that bounce.
How old are y'all?
I'm 22
and I'm 23.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Fucking babies.
Yeah. No, y'all talented. Y'all super talented, man.
Very, very talented.
I'm jealous.
So you jealous? You want to be 22 again? Nah, man. This is really impressive. Really impressive, guys.
Yeah,
for real.
I got nothing to critique.
So, in terms of putting the music out there, what all have you guys done so far?
you know, like, you know, right now we building from the ground, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
Asian play with that, play into that. So, you know, really we really trying to build off of word of mouth, just making the product
Mhm.
so good to the point that people have to like, they feel like they need
Yeah.
to tell their friends.
Yeah.
So that also goes with like posting on Discords, on Reddit forums and things like that, connecting to the album lovers so they could find this album and keep up with future albums
Yeah.
that'll have the same effect.
Okay.
And plus, you know, just having a budget and things like that, that's also some, you
Yeah.
know, that hard to come by at the end of the day. So we just working with what we got.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, that's you know, kind of how it's done. And I like that, you know, you guys said you guys were doing shows. So I think that's you know, I know that's Mike's bread and butter. So that's good that you guys are doing that too. So yeah, I was just curious about that. Okay.
If y'all are doing shows more, you should definitely try to go to shows more
Mhm.
and talk to local artists. Cause I mean, I like a lot of the local artists, and even the ones I like, some of them aren't as good as y'all. And I think, and then, you know, it's pretty easy to make friends in the Atlanta rap scene if you just talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially if you have a product like yours, it just sells itself. So y'all should definitely try to network a bit more, because I've never heard of y'all in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I'm always looking for shit like this, especially shit that's local.
All right.
So
I'm good.
Yeah. He got more when I'll be at home. So but Mike be out, man. So yeah, I mean, but I think this is a good start. You know, I mean, I'll definitely I think is more than good enough to just share with people that that follow me and the people that I know. You know, so definitely get more eyeballs and ears to what you guys are doing. So yeah, so you know, that's definitely gonna happen, because I definitely respect the talent and the creativity and everything that you guys doing. That's like, I know we keep harping on it, but it's so rare these days to find that.
Yep.
So when that kind of pops up for me, it's like, you know, pouring into it to do what, you know, at least I can, to kind of like, hey, these guys are dope, you guys should check them out. You know, and as you guys said, like, when it comes to stuff like this, the market will tell you everything you need to know. But the quality and the music is there. So it's just a matter of just, you know, being active. You know, I love what you guys are doing, the Discords and the Reddits. You know, that that's where everybody are right now. You know, those are really, really popular and big. So that's always good. Because you just somebody out there click, bro. And be like, oh shit, this is dope. Hey, you heard this shit right here? You know, so yeah.
I am
do y'all
curious, do y'all have any suggestions?
Go ahead.
Do you have any suggestions as far as like, how could we work to push the music more, even though, like, you know, not really having the budget to like put Google ads on it as much and things like that?
Yeah, I think the best move for y'all right now is to start performing. If you can get your city behind you, that goes a really, really, really long way.
Yeah.
So I would suggest y'all start coming out to local shows more, networking more, start talking to promoters. Believe it or not, you know, there's not that many like Atlanta rap promoters. There's like 3. And 2 of them I know, and they're both really nice people. They're awkward as fuck, but they're nice people. So it would be easy for y'all to get in that way. I think y'all should talk to local rappers, do that, and then just start dropping your shit places.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how big your Twitter following is, or do y'all have a Twitter presence or an Instagram presence or anything like that? Yeah, see, y'all gotta fix that.
Honestly, I do not post enough on Twitter. I do not.
So where are you sharing the album?
I mean, I'm sharing it on Twitter, but I'm not like, I just know I could do more. But I'm really present on Instagram a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do y'all have anybody managing y'all?
No.
You don't need that. Oh, I didn't think you were doing. I'm sorry.
I
know that's what you were doing.
Nah, but look, at the end of the day, I think Myke is giving you all the right advice like that. Like if I was your manager, that's exactly what I would tell you. I'll just try to book you as many type of shows locally, you know what I'm saying, to get you out there. You know what I'm saying? Start from the ground. So definitely just work on your show performance. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna take you as far as you can possibly go. But how many projects do you have out like on TuneCore? Because that's what you say you use? TuneCore?
No, we use DistroKid.
Distro? Okay, so how many postings, like how many albums, how many projects have you put out?
First project was in 2020, which was like that's one album at the beginning. So it was 2 albums in 2020. So I'm gonna say like 3 albums and 1 EP. I don't know how many singles there are. I kind of lost count. I'm not gonna lie. We might be like 5 or 4 singles. Yeah.
Okay.
In the course of 3 years, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And the reason why I was asking is like the algorithm and those digital footprints, once you release at least 6 things, it starts to pick you up and it puts you with like artists. You know what I'm saying? So continue to put out music, even if it's just singles, you know what I'm saying, to fill up the time. Technically, this is your job now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to continue to create and continue to put out there. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing is performing. You just got to get out in front of people.
And are you creating like visual content, music video, stuff like that? Are you doing that?
We have 2 music videos for this album.
Yeah,
actually.
Okay.
And where you putting that? Where you posting that on your own channels?
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah.
See, yeah, you got to spread it because if no one knows it's there, you know, you can't watch it. You have to build up. You really got to build up your Twitter presence, and you know, you said you're pretty active on Instagram, but outside of Instagram and Twitter, I guess maybe Reddit pages.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Discord. I don't go on Discord, so.
Okay.
We've been like, you know, just in contact with folk, just trying to get, because we also was thinking like, you know, just as far as getting playlist placements on top of that, so that connecting with people, then the singles leading into the albums, which leads to the social media kind of thing to keep up with us. Yeah. You know, right now, as far as we're going, it's like really taking the like loyal fan base route, where it's like, you know, once we get a fan, like we holding on to that because of the quality of the music kind of thing.
You take care of your fans, they'll take care of you. You know, it's very simple way to look at it. So that's good that you're doing that. And I would just document what you guys are doing. You know, I think is like, you know, I understand like there's like being in it and creating and doing this, and you kind of get in the zone, and it's kind of hard to pull yourself out to just say, hey, you know, I just had this thought about this thing that I'm writing or this beat that I'm producing, and just kind of share a little bit with people. Or, you know, even while you're recording, you could just have a camera just up, you know, just recording, you know, you guys just in the process. So always documenting what you guys are doing visually, and then you guys can take that and just chop that up and start, you know, putting that out on social media and just talking about what you guys are doing. People love that. People love come up stories. People love just to see people win, and they really get behind that. So it's really just a form of, when it comes to social and what you guys are trying to do, is just storytelling.
Yeah, I agree.
At the end of the day.
No, I agree with that wholeheartedly, man. Just trying to, you know, build some sort of excitement around with the work you guys are doing. You just got to kind of start thinking outside the box. Now, I know just from dealing with other artists or whatever independently, like you don't really want to do that. You just want to create the music. But if you don't have a manager, you unfortunately have to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to just like magically happen, pick up a following. You got to get people excited about what's going on and just spark some sort of interest as to what's going on. So whether that's like, I don't know, just doing something outside of the music that kind of ties back to the music, jumping on some of these trends, and then luring people back to what you actually do. That could be a way of getting it done. You know, I don't know what you guys do outside of music, but if you had something that you was doing outside of music, trying to tie the two or whatever it is to it, you know what I'm saying? Whether, say for instance, you was like a dope artist or whatever, like an actual like graphic artist or something, and you did art, but then you played your music, like, oh yeah, I also create this music. And they go listen to your music, it's like, oh shit, y'all dope. Like, you know what I mean? So just kind of creating something else that can lure people into the actual content of your music, I think could help. you know, it's just another creative way to try to get the music out there.
And there's value in that and doing it yourself, like bootlegging it early on, because you know, you guys blow up and somebody comes along and wants and you need to kind of, you know, outsource it, so to speak. Now you guys know what is involved with it, so they can't bullshit you. We're like, nah, I've done all this from the beginning, so what you're telling me right now ain't right. You know, because so, you know, I think that can help as well. And even the story behind the artwork and the painting, like that's a dope story. That you can share. There are people that like art online. Even like, and you could do the original art and then, you know, the cover art and tell the story behind that and just post that and just have a swipe between the two, you know, and tie all that back in.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
No,
Yeah, I think. Oh, go ahead.
No, that was great with Ken.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna circle back again to social media. Y'all got to get on that, because like these days, even though I'm old, I know how important social media is. It could really simply take the right artist retweeting your shit, and all of a sudden you got, you know, 1,000 new fans. You know, and it won't hurt for y'all to just like reach out to like-minded artists. You know, there's a guy that we're not friends with. I'm friends with. I don't think y'all really talk to Sketch 85 like that, but y'all familiar with like Billy Woods and Backwoods Records?
Oh yeah, of course. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, he's been putting out music for fucking ever. When we saw him, there was literally no one there but us. And like he literally. Just like literally, I'm like, this is not an exaggeration. There was not a single fan in the fucking room. And he just got put on Backwood because he sent a fucking email.
Wow.
And was like, here's my shit. I always thought he was dope. And I always thought it was weird that he wasn't bigger. And now all of a sudden it's happening. Pitchfork is reviewing his shit, saying it's fucking dope. Sometimes it's all it takes. Just sending somebody an email and be like, hey, I really like your label. Check this out. Or, hey, I'm a huge fan of your music. Don't make it generic, because I get those all the time where it's like, hey, I'm a huge fan of your YouTube channel. I think that my shit would fit in really well. And it's like, dude, I know goddamn well you've never watched any of my videos because you wouldn't have sent me this shit.
Yeah.
But if you make it genuine and send it to the right people, sometimes that's all it takes. Like y'all have a really good product. And I feel like if I heard this on a legitimate label, I'd be like, okay, yeah. Like if I clicked this, like if Woods would send me this and I clicked it, I'd be like, yeah, this makes sense. That this is on Backwoods. This is really fucking good.
Yeah.
Do that shit, you know? It's going to be disheartening because a lot of people aren't going to respond, but you never know who might get it and be like, I need to sign these guys, or I need to release this.
Nah, for sure. Don't get discouraged by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like we get shit sent shit. Our inbox is fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because, oh, this is some other bullshit or whatever. It's just like it really gets a little like discouraging and kind of go through a box. And it might be the same situation for some of these other people, but it just might happen to where they might click on it. You know what I'm saying? Or find other avenues. Like y'all avenue was to find us through Patreon, and here we are. So, you know, just kind of find those different ways that you can actually get to that person. Because, I guess to be honest, man, those emails, they probably clutter and a lot of junk in them. And the odds of them seeing your email is probably going to be very slim. So it's just got to
send it anyway.
Send it anyway. But I feel like you also try to find another way to contact them. You know, maybe whether it's DM.
Go to their house.
Talk
to their auntie.
Just pull up on them. We had a Walmart.
I will say the odds. The odds aren't in your favor. Like we definitely not as big as some of these other publications. So I can just imagine what their boxes look like. Yeah. So, you know, just be mindful of that and just try to find other unique ways. Y'all found a unique way to get to us. So just keep thinking about outside of the box to get your music out to people. You did it with us, you could do it with somebody else easily. You know what I'm saying? And that person actually may be able to put you on and get you in a better position. Only thing we can do is like, you know, let people know that you're dope. Like we about to do a live, like, yo, we just met with, you know, the artists or whatever, man. These dudes are dope. Make sure you check them out on Spotify. I'll make sure I do that when we go live.
That's number 50.
That thing. I'll make sure I do that when we go live in the next 30 minutes to mention you guys, because this actually is really dope.
Have y'all sent your shit to any artists or labels yet?
I think we did email some people. We wrote down a bunch of emails before we was making this album. We was like, yeah, this is the one. So you wrote down a bunch of emails.
Yeah, and it's a bunch of like, you know, including you, Myke, And then of course like other like publications or influencers on the music side that I DM'd, you know, just try to get their attention. We got Hip Hop by the Numbers. They really mess with us. They posted us on their playlist and whatnot. So that was really cool.
Email is probably easier because a lot of these labels have specific emails dedicated to getting demos or getting submissions.
Yeah.
So if I were y'all, I would look for those and send as many of those as you possibly can, and then just start posting your music.
Yeah.
Just start posting it, because you never, like, someone might just run across it and be like, oh, this is pretty cool, I'm gonna retweet it. And now you have fucking 65,000 eyes on your music that weren't there before.
And again, just think of creative ways to visually put it out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like through the TikToks of the world and the you know, IGs, reels, and all that stuff that picks up traction, man. Just figure out a way that you could tie your music to that. You know what I mean? Like, it's very important, in my opinion, especially these days, man. A lot of people get found through TikTok. It's freaking crazy.
But I definitely think y'all should start shooting your shit to like kind of smaller indie labels and just see, like, gauge interest and see who responds.
Yeah.
But I can tell you factually, I get sent stuff by labels that I'm friends with, and I'm like, this is fucking whack.
Yeah.
Like, God, why? Who the fuck is listening to this shit? And then you see that they have a fucking following. There's all these people that are like, yeah, I can't wait for this next MC Shit Stain album. It's like, bro, why did you sign this? This is terrible. Like, y'all are a lot better than a lot of the shit that I hear. So I think that y'all should just be a little bit more, I don't know how aggressive you are now, but you should just be aggressive with sending out these emails. Don't spam people, because that gets annoying.
Right.
Don't spam people. Don't send them shit being like, I'm the best thing you'll ever hear in your life.
Yeah, don't say that.
You're fucking yourself by not listening to me. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But send people emails and just be like, hey, especially if it's labeled that you think you could genuinely fit in with.
Yeah.
Like, when we get off, if you send me a message, I will send you a couple of labels that I really think that y'all would fit in really well at.
Okay.
And then just send them emails.
Is it a situation where you can let them know about
for sure.
Like, who know what?
the labels that you know? Is it a way that you can let them know about them?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think y'all would fit in very well with Backwoods. I think y'all would fit in really well with Fake 4. Trying to think who else. I could definitely see you working with Strange Famous, but I'm not sure if they're even doing anything right now. But Backwoods and Fake 4, I could easily see y'all fitting in perfectly with. I have a much stronger connection with Fake 4. So if you're not familiar with that label, when you get off, just kind of go through and check out some of the stuff that they do. They have some really good shit. Chesky, Sadistic, Dope Knife, they're all on that label. Go check them out. But I think you would fit in really well with them.
Are you guys like a group at this point, or you just kind of individual artists type thing?
Yeah, we're individual, but you know, working together.
Yeah.
So
how would you package that then? Like, so if you did reach out to this label, are you just reaching out as Vernon, and you just reaching out as Nkosi? What is it? Nkosi
Kamal. I think it would be more of a Vernon thing, because, you know, I'm still producing for bro at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Okay. No, that's what's up.
We'll do that. Seriously, do that.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hurt. You know, it's not gonna hurt. The worst that could happen is they don't respond. They're not gonna write you back like your shit's bad. They're not gonna do that.
For sure.
But if y'all remind me when we get off, I can think of some other labels. I'm drawing a blank right now, but like I said, definitely Fake 4, definitely Backwoods. I think that y'all would fit in really well there. But you just gotta step up your promotion game and just start fucking blasting people.
100%.
You know, not people, but
you know, like even what y'all said earlier, you know, because we try to think from the perspective of y'all, of course, too.
Yeah.
Like you said, like you get in your DMs all the time. They probably looked at it and it was like, yo, they probably whack. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just wondering, like, how can we convince people to even give it that shot to begin with, outside of followers?
It's hard.
You got to get in front of people, right? Because once you start getting in front of people, people put it on their social media. I'm on this show at this place. These dudes are dope. right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't even always have to start with you. It starts with the people that are seeing you for the first time. So you just got to get in front of people, bro.
Yeah, artists will definitely tell their audiences about other artists that they fuck with.
Mhm.
You know, like playing in front of people that you're like-minded.
Yes.
They will tell, they'll tell their
Yes.
people like, yo, these guys open for us and they're fucking dope. Go check them out. Because they got nothing to lose. Atlanta's really good about that, especially the indie scene. They're really good about not making shit a competition. And they're really good about, like, if these guys are good musicians, they're putting out good music, and they're good people, they're gonna promote you. Like, as long as I've been going to indie rap shows, I can literally count the local beefs on one hand. and that's good for,
Yeah.
local scenes.
Definitely.
Like, the rappers that I know, the local indie rappers I know, they don't fight. They all love each other.
Mhm.
And I see it on Facebook all the time. If somebody's playing a show, this other artist that they're friends with is gonna promote the show.
Mhm.
You have to somehow work yourself into that, because y'all seem like really calm, nice people, and you make good music. You need to
Yeah.
work into those circles.
Mhm.
Start going to local shows and just start talking to people. Go to the venues, 529, go to the Earl, go to aisle 5, just go to rap shows.
Heck yeah.
And see who's playing, and then just walk up to them. Everybody that I've met so far in the Atlanta indie rap scene, it's a tight-knit circle, but they're all fucking friendly.
Mhm.
Just walk up and be like, yo, I'm a fan, even if you're not. I'm a fan, and I think that, I think y'all would probably like some of our stuff. I would really love it if you would check us out.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really hard to convince somebody that don't know you, that gets a random DM, email, or whatever to click play. So you're kind of just at the mercy of them. But I get stuff all the time. I rarely check my stuff, but every once in a while, I'll be like, oh, let me see what this motherfucker talking about. And then I think, oh nah, bro. But,
Yeah, if you wouldn't have said, hey, I met you at the show, I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't have clicked your song. Because I'm pretty sure that's what you said in the DM.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I would have clicked it, because I honestly, I don't have the time.
Mhm.
And this sounds so shitty and pretentious, but it's true.
Yeah.
I don't have the time to listen to everybody's music.
Mhm.
So you have to find either a creative way to introduce yourself to people electronically, or just start getting in front of people physically, or both.
Yeah, you have to have a when you meet people, an easy way to get them access to your music. Because here's one thing that I personally I cannot stand is when I don't know you and you want me to pay you money for your music.
Oh, don't ever do that.
That's
Like
crazy.
when I could go stream Jay-Z right now, like, bro,
Right.
I'm not paying you. I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you're my recommendation is give your music away free and as easy as possible. Everybody's on their phone, so QR code it
QR
up,
code
like
on a card. Yep.
yeah, like whatever you can do to make that transmission as seamless as possible for free.
Mhm.
Hey, just for your enjoyment, you know what I'm saying? Just check it out. Like
Do y'all have cards?
Yeah, we need cards.
Yeah, we need to start doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Like
Yeah,
actual hard paper.
absolutely. I love it. See, you don't even go to shows. Don't listen to him. You go to indie rap, I'm telling you right now. You go to indie rap shows with a card, and what Feefo said with a QR code on it.
Yeah, but you do that digitally now.
Who's he gonna email if you don't even know nobody?
nah,
Huh?
like on his phone.
It's on the phone. You can get the
Yeah.
QR code off. Oh,
What do you mean?
oh, old ass.
No. Hold on. So you saying put the moment.
Mhm.
Tell this person scan this.
Yeah.
You'd be like, get the fuck out of my face. I'm
But you're gonna but
yes, but when I get home, I might look at this card and be like, okay, let me
That's
see
'cause
what
you
these
just
guys are talking about.
it's old.
Yeah.
No, because I go to shows, I know how it works. If you
Yeah.
go up to people with QR code on your phone and say, hey, guy that we've been talking to for 3 minutes, right now, on my phone, I'm gonna be like, bitch, you about to take all my Right? Right? Gonna get caught. The fancy new shoes, he just
But no,
this bitch is gone.
but no, you can also airdrop it or something like.
Bruh, don't
something-
Yeah, they
airdrop
got
nobody.
like
Yeah.
they
Don't
got
get
like
no-
electronic cards. You can like tap people's phone
Huh?
and they'll like pull up your link tree or something like that now.
Mm.
That'd be probably something cool to invest
Yeah.
in.
Business
I
cards
guess.
are cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap for little business cards. They're cheap.
I want to see. Take a picture of the business
I
cards you got in here.
have them
Oh, you got them on you right now?
in my bag. I have business cards that I give people.
I'm talking about the people that gave you theirs.
No, because once I scan it, if they're dope, I don't need
throw
it
it
no
away.
more. Because I'm gonna hit them back and I'm gonna follow them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you get a business card with a QR code. I'm telling you, don't get got like Rod B.
What's the difference between like the actual physical card and the one that's on your phone? What's the
I
difference?
told you, no one in that moment is gonna scan your phone. That's so
But I
weird.
have though. Huh?
Yeah.
It is the person, yes.
The pressure. Right. Right.
But see, here's my thing. It's not. It don't even have to be that awkward like that. It's like, yo, it's the same approach to me. It's like, yo, in your spare time, you know, check it out. Yeah. We got to go to the live in a minute, but yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Okay. We ain't got to get into it.
Rod gonna get y'all fucking
Bro, just be
never
ready,
happens.
Bro,
Have them both. Bro, say have the car and have it on your phone.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? You never know who you're gonna run into.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
so
But definitely expand your digital footprint.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then get in front of people.
yeah, and know what you want from people before you approach them.
That too. That's very important.
Know what you want from people. Like, yeah, like,
Like, do you want to post?
yeah,
Do you
yeah.
want a
What do
feature?
you want?
You know, yeah.
So you can tell them exactly what you want.
Yep.
You know, like, what would y'all want from us?
Yeah, we just wanted to get y'all attention.
Yeah.
Right, but then what?
Oh, what? Like, yeah, like
See?
you know, we wanted the video recorded, so you know, I was also
Okay.
Right.
how we could get the video,
Yeah.
so we could also, you know, it'd be like, hey, yo, you know, then hip hop, you know, they mess with
Okay.
our stuff, or maybe y'all hated it, and we'd be like, oh, they hate our stuff, so check us out.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, whatever y'all need to do, man, do it, man. Just don't make us look crazy.
Oh no, of course. No, y'all did fantastic.
Yeah, y'all
If you ask me,
For real.
yeah.
Nah, for real, stay in touch, and I'm gonna find y'all's Twitter since y'all don't be posting that, and I'm gonna follow y'all definitely. But
Bro, I'm on
Yeah.
IG. I'm not on Twitter yet. I gotta get a Twitter.
God.
Oh, that's
I'm
crazy.
on Twitter.
I know.
I'm on Twitter.
I know.
Oh.
I'm supposed to
This
be the young.
motherfucker
No, it's crazy. Ain't got no Twitter.
Say, got about Black Planet, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? For all the ladies out there. You know what I'm saying? You really know what Black Planet is.
That was it.
like
Yo, that's crazy.
I wanted to mention one more thing to y'all though. Like, so on the skits, like we got
Yeah.
the big homie too. He executive produced like grip albums,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, we met him. He was at the studio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, he's the guy, the detective on the album.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
That's dope.
funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, he's a big dude.
And shit, he got connections too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's like, you know, like I'm close with two. Like I've known him for a minute. He's really
Yeah.
like a big bro. So yeah, I be sending him stuff he got on the album. You know, I work close with Grip now. Like just that whole collective. Like I just be working with them, trying to lock
That's what I'm
in-
saying.
Mhm.
You gotta go a step further than just sending people stuff.
Mhm.
You gotta like what you want from that person. You know what I'm saying? Just ask. You know what I'm saying? You
Like-
never know. You
Like,
never
and my
know.
shit.
You
I
know what I'm
mean,
saying?
like,
You
yeah.
connected to. You have to, man. Don't be afraid to. All
Mhm.
they can do is tell you no.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
yeah,
That's
that's
it, bro.
definitely my problem.
Yeah.
So, all right.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
But I get it. I like the fact that you are like that. Like you're conscious of that, but you got to get past that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Nah. That's what's up, man. Well, it's really good to meet y'all, man.
Yeah.
For real, bro. Like,
Y'all for real, man.
And
y'all
y'all,
talent-
know,
Yeah. Made my night.
look, man, I've been watching since the Pimp a Butterfly, so 2015, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Oh.
So like, you
I
know,
think mine was
y'all,
like 2014.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's been a while.
so like frankly, it's an honor.
Yeah.
I'm very happy y'all liked it, you know what I'm
For real.
saying? Like
It
it
means a lot.
actually, yeah, it means a whole lot.
Yeah.
And when y'all wrap it up, like make sure you send it to us or tag us or whatever y'all are gonna do.
yeah, we'll put it on our you know, IG or whatever we want to put it. Cause we did that with another
extra
group.
50.
He said another extra 50. Yo, y'all priced spacking up. But nah, for real. Nah, just send us whatever, man. Like however we can help, man. Just let us know. Don't be afraid to ask us.
Mhm.
All we can do is tell you no.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like just ask us, you know.
Unless you got that 50.
100%. Yeah, I appreciate y'all and I appreciate
Thank
y'all
y'all.
time.
For real.
Thank you.
Yep,
Of course,
no problem.
of course,
Appreciate
of
you.
course.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, like I said, man, stay in touch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely. Will
real.
do, man. Thank you.
Definitely will.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all have a
All right,
good
man.
night, man.
All right, y'all.
Y'all tune
have
into
a
the
good
live?
night, too.
Y'all tune into the live?
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
All right, cool. All
Yeah,
right,
100%. All right, catch y'all.
All right, y'all.
Later.
peace.
Peace.